What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Living in Arizona, and today we are going to talk about the events and festivals that are around Phoenix uh, year round. But in particular, we're going to start out with spring because it's spring, and that's what's most relevant to this time. But I'm going to start doing these event type videos each season: summer, fall, winter, and spring. But this one's going to be year round with a highlighted spring in the beginning. So if you're new here and you like videos like this, subscribe to Living in Arizona and you can turn on the bell. The bell will get you notifications when we drop a video. And so let's go ahead and talk about where to get this information. In my opinion, you're going to want to go to visitphoenix.com. Right here where it says events, they have a lot of events on here. You can get pretty much all the information you're going to need. You can even drill it down by season right here. Okay, so I recommend that you come on here and we'll just show you what kind of information they have on here. For March, they have Cactus League, the M3F Music Festival, Devour Week, which is for foodies, Tempe Spring Festival, the Arts Innings Festival, the Herd Museum, Guild, Indian Fair and Market. That's just the Native American tradition. You also have Nascar Ticket Guardian 500, which we'll talk about later in this video. Scottsdale Art Festival, LPGA Bank of Hope Founders Cup if you're into golf. And then you have April, you have the Phoenix Pride Festival, Phoenix Film Festival, Scottsdale Culinary Festival, and you can see Arizona Restaurant Week, Phoenix Fusion in May. Not so much going on in May, but let's go ahead and highlight some of the most amazing things to do around Phoenix, not just the events and festivals listed there, but let's go through some of the list here, some of the things they didn't mention. And first thing I want to talk about is sports. Okay, this is a very popular thing to do here. You can see Arizona Cardinals National Football League. They play at State Farm Stadium. Arizona Coyotes Ice Hockey National Hockey League, Gila River Arena. That's also out in Glendale next to Arizona Cardinal Stadium. Arizona Diamondbacks Major League Baseball, Chase Field. Phoenix Mercury WNBA Talking Stick Arena. Phoenix Suns, same thing. So NBA and WNBA. Then we also have minor league and semi-pro clubs. Arizona Rattlers, that's indoor football. That's a really popular thing it's exciting indoor football. You guys might like that one. And then we have Phoenix Rising, which is soccer. Okay, so check them out. FC. Arizona Hotshots, another football. They play at Sun Devil Stadium. Okay, so pro sports, you can see that's really popular. And one of the biggest events that we always get out here is the Fiesta Bowl. That's typically, we can even have the national championship game for the Fiesta Bowl every once in a while. So Phoenix can be put on the map for that. Check that out. That's played at the Arizona Cardinals Stadium, State Farm Arena. And then you also have a very big thing that happens every spring training, where all the baseball teams come down here. So if you're into this kind of stuff, don't worry, we're going to talk about more in sports in this video, but the first part is the sports. Okay? Then you also have ISM Raceway. So if you're into NASCAR, big time race down there at ISM. And I believe that happens in the springtime because, I mean, it's too hot down there in the summertime. People just sitting outside and also down on the track. But yeah, I mean, this is big. This is a big race that takes place out at ISM. And you can get information going onto their website, ismraceway.com. And the only other thing that I did not mention on this list would be the Phoenix Open, one of the largest golf championships in all of the world, really. So if you haven't already checked out the Phoenix Open, you can. But let's go ahead and talk about some other things that take place around here. If you're into food, Arizona Taco Festival. Many of you guys are saying, hey, Jeff, where's a good place to get a taco? People really like tacos. I mean, tacos are a big thing. But, you know, some people are even like, hey, do you got any taco trucks out there? I don't blame you. I like tacos. I mean, I eat Mexican food at least once a week. At least. Okay, I also eat other food too. But, yeah, the Taco Festival, you can check that out. It's at Salt River Fields. That's in October of 2019. Then also in that same month, in fall, we have Arizona State Fair. That is a really popular event that takes place in the month of October. And you can see there's a lot of stuff to do here, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This would lead you to believe that amusement is in demand in Arizona. And it's because the state fair just gets jam-packed, like crazy packed. It's popular. People love to go to the state fair. Okay? So another thing that people really like to do is go to this concerts, right? People love concerts. And one of the biggest concerts that we have many music festivals in Phoenix, but the big one is Country Thunder. I've been to it one time. I'm not really a country music guy, but if you're into country music, I mean, people like to go out there. I think they camp. It's out there by Florence. They have a whole lot, like a whole area to go check out. They also go to Florida, Arizona, Saskatchewan, Wisconsin, and Alberta. So this is a rolling tour, but Arizona really kicks it off with this. This is a center point. It's April 11th through the 14th coming up. So if you're thinking about doing something exciting, go to Country Thunder. I mean, you can camp out there, bring your RV, post up, go, do the damn thing. Bring a lot of beer, ice chest, barbecue, all that out there in Florence. Another thing that I just went to this weekend, and I actually made a video. I took a bunch of video. I haven't posted it yet. I don't know if you guys even want to see what the Ostrich Festival is, but at first my family invited me to it, and at first I said, the Ostrich Festival, okay, what am I going to go do, watch some ostriches? Well, turns out it's a lot more than ostriches. It's like a mini fair. It's out in Chandler, and so it was quite the event. It had concerts, it had ostrich festivals, petting zoos, and lots of rides. I mean, I'd have to show you a whole video on that, but that's out in Chandler. That was just now. It's the 31st annual Chandler Chamber of Commerce. They actually had to stop doing ostrich races because PETA came in hard on them. So PETA shut them down for that. But they still have the ostriches, just not racing them because of PETA. Also, a big thing that's going on the same week. Actually, it was going on the same week as the Ostrich Festival. It's still going on. February 9th to March 31st is called the Renaissance Festival. This is a big festival. I mean, these older festivals that keep going year after year that are still here, these are really big things. And you can go on their website, arizona.renfestinfo.com. That's out there, yet again, in the Southeast Valley, out there by the mountains near, maybe about an hour away, maybe about a half hour away from Apache Junction. Kind of out there, but that's the Renaissance Festival. If you're into that kind of stuff, be sure to check that out. So you could see lots of different things to do, and then we even get some exciting things that take place outside of that. At the Desert Botanical Garden, they get these, they do these lights, right? So you could see right here, flashlight tours at the Botanical Garden. So upcoming events and family events in the summertime. Also another big thing that people like to do during the summer, besides this, because night activities are really exciting in the summertime because it's so hot, right? But fireworks show. Where can you watch fireworks show? I'm going to be making a video specifically talking about that as we get closer to that, to clue you guys in on where all of the fireworks shows are going to be so you know where it's at. But pretty much Tempe Town Lake, I believe, is the big one. That's the one that you want to go to. It's going to be hot in the daytime, but you show up about 4 o'clock. There's also one downtown that kind of gets people's attention. And it's right here. Fireworks in Phoenix. They start them on the 3rd. I think they even start them on the 2nd sometimes. But they have them at the zoo. The zoo's also got a couple other things in the wintertime. They have Phoenix Zoo Lights. That Boo at the Zoo. Phoenix Zoo Lights. That's a thing they do it in the wintertime if you're into that kind of stuff. But back on subject with the fireworks show, you could see all of the shows here: Scottsdale, Peoria Sports Complex, Tempe, Mesa, Independence Day. Some of them are free, like this one in Mesa. It's free. Some of them are free. You could just go on your roof. Remember, like the old days, you just go up on your roof and watch. You can still do that, right? But it depends on how close you are, how big and loud they're going to be, right? So anyways, guys, this is a video that just gives you guys an idea of all the events that take place around Phoenix. I can make more videos like this. Also, I'm getting some interest from people who are asking about the news. For example, yesterday there was a funnel cloud that formed over Phoenix. I was thinking about making some news videos where I just kind of highlight some of the bizarre, interesting news, not the crime. I'm not interested really in going into that kind of news, but more into like the the things going on to clue you in Phoenix or in Arizona. Let me know below if you guys want me to make a video, start making weekly videos, weekly recaps of things to do or things that happenings around Phoenix or Arizona. I can do those videos. And I can do more of these videos of things to do that week, because these are really popular. People want to know what to do with their weekend, right? I know I certainly do. And so anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, subscribing, and liking the video, and we'll see you guys next time. You can also click on any one of these videos that I've already made. I'll put them right here. Click on any of them, and we'll see you guys.